everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. Today we're going to be doing a cabbage roll soup. That's what I've been wanting to have. So I've got 1 pound of ground beef here that I'm chopping up. I want to chop that up really good. I have a lot of people ask me, I'm sure you can get these everywhere now, but this was sent to me by one of my followers or one of my viewers and friends. And but I think you can get them from Pampered Chef. You probably can order them from Amazon, or who knows where else you can get them from. But they're great to just chop up your meat and get it going. I'm going to put in about a cup and a half of onion, sweet onion. Got to get this on so it'll be ready for supper. I'm running a little bit behind today. Just going to put that in there and let that cook till it's translucent. Get my onions down in there. Hang on a minute. Now I'm going to put in about a great big old heaping, that's a teaspoon, maybe 2 big heaping teaspoons of garlic, just minced garlic. Every time I whack that, I get it everywhere. Okay. Hang on a minute. Okay. I'm going to put a little salt. And put a little pepper first. I'm going to put about half a teaspoon of pepper. Ooh, I got a whiff of that. And I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of salt. This is going to be a soup that I'm going to do in the crock pot, okay? While that is frying, I'm turning it down on low. See, look, I got pepper. It's about finished right now, that is. I'm just going to cut my cabbage up. This is not a great big head of cabbage, to tell the truth. You can't hardly buy around here a good head of cabbage anymore. It's just unbelievable how the cabbage has been small this season. Now I'm cutting all around. If you've never cut a cabbage, leave that old core. Leave that core. Now there's some people, I've got a brother-in-law, I've told this before, that loves the cabbage like that. And I'm just chopping this up in small pieces. Now that's a half of one. I'm going to take cut off my stove, and I'm going to take my mixture and I'm going to put that in my crock pot. I've just got other things to do, or I would just cook it in the pan, in a big deep pan, but I've got other things to do. And when I'm like that, I need to making a lot of noise today. Sorry. Okay, I've got that meat mixture put in there. I'm going to put Now, I don't don't want enough to do for 4 or 5 days. I just want enough to do for, you know, a couple of days. Well, I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing. I like the cabbage. And remember, your cabbage may look big going in, but it will be small when it's cooked. It just shrinks down. It just shrinks down. Just want to cut it in squares. Makes it easier to eat. Wait a minute, I got something right there I'm going to have to cut up. I hope y'all are having a good day. I have just been busy as a bee. And got a grocery order coming in a little bit. You say, well, I'm putting a whole cabbage head. It's not a big one, like I said. It's not a big one, but I love the cabbage. Now, if I would have had 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat, I would have definitely put 1.5 pounds in there because I'm using a whole cabbage head, but I don't have. I just thawed 1 pound. This is our meat from our cows. And then I save the leaves. Sometimes I'm going to take them out to the chickens. Give them to the chickens today. Uh-oh. Get back in there. And they will love that. That will be a treat for them. Like I said, I am cutting all around that square. Don't want to leave a thing. Don't want to leave a thing. Don't want to waste nothing. This is going to be good. That's a hard piece. I'm not going to put it in there. Now, put the rest of my ingredients in. Let me grab them. Okay, let's get the rest of our stuff in here. I'm going to put 2 cans, and these are just petite diced tomatoes. I'm going to have to go look, because I'll save that and rinse it out. 2 15-ounce cans, okay? I'm going to go look in my pantry for some tomato sauce. If I don't have any, I'll just have to improvise, won't I? This is about 2 cups of chicken broth. About 2 cups of chicken broth. Hang on a minute. I'm going to put just maybe a tablespoon of vinegar. I'm going to put about 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar. That wasn't packed, but I might just put just a tad bit more. Because you know, when you get a lot of acidity from the, just to make that a packed one, okay? And I'm going to put a dash of Worcestershire sauce. And what else am I going to do? I have to think a second. Oh, I'm going to put a little bit more chicken broth. And I'm going to go look and see if I can find that tomato sauce. If I don't, I probably put about close to a quart in there is what I've put. Now I'm going to go and check on my I've heard of some people What is it? Oh, I was going to put something else. Oh, I know. I'm a little slow. I'm going to put in some rice right at the very end, okay? But just a little bit, not a whole lot. Let me run and see if I can find that in the pantry. I didn't have any tomato sauce, so I'm just going to put an extra can. These are petite diced fire roasted tomatoes. I love the fire roasted ones. Love the fire roasted. Now, I'm going to stir this up. Remember that everything's going to cook and go down into that. So, let's just stir it up. And I've got my crock pot holder already heating on high. So, I'm going to set this over into it and let it get started. Grab my lid. And we'll get it started. If I think of anything else I forgot to put in there, I'll let y'all know. This is one of those days where you catch me in a hurry and watch out. One last thing just hit me. You may say, oh, and this is optional, but I don't think you need to leave it out. I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I'm going to shake that all over the top. When it starts boiling and cooking, it'll go right down into there. And that a friend of mine told me about, she does hers like that. And I thought, I love cinnamon, but cinnamon, you know, cinnamon in that. So we're going to be trying that together. Okay? Whew, we'll be back in a little while. You know me, I'm always forgetting something. I jerked my apron off, but y'all don't care. I know that. I've got one red bell pepper, a red, green, any color you want to do. Just go ahead and do it. I just happen to have a red bell pepper. I'm telling you something. Bella loves it whenever I do peppers. I mean, when I say, hey, I've got a green bell pepper slice, or red, she loves the red. She loves all of them. It doesn't matter. She loves all of them. And I happen to have this red bell pepper. But I'm going to tell y'all something else too. I had some ketchup, about a quarter of a cup of ketchup. You know, I was looking for that tomato sauce. Well, I didn't have tomato sauce. I love this little chopper. I always pull my little thing up out of there and throw it in there too, because you're losing something if you don't pull that out and do it. There we go. There we go. Well, I'm going to throw this pepper in there and throw this, throw the red bell pepper. And I wanted to tell you about putting in the quarter cup of ketchup. I'll have to put that on my grocery list to pick up next time. Okay, now I'll stir it in a few minutes and we'll be ready to go. Okay, I'm just going to put probably just about a fourth of a cup of rice. You can, a little bit more than a fourth. This, just a heaping fourth. I'll put it to you that way. I'm going to put this in my boiling soup, okay? That will be a plenty. We'll let this cook just a little while longer. And I'm going to stir it a little bit and get it down in there. And we will have some wonderful soup here in a little while. We'll be back. Okay, I'm going to lift up my soup. Look at that. Don't that look good? I'm going to get me a bowl out, and then I'm going to put it back into, you know, I let that rice cook. I only put in a quarter of a cup, or a fourth of a cup, however you want to say it. And And I've got me a piece of cornbread here. And I'm going to put this back over there. This is going to be pretty hot. I put my what do you call it, back in okay, I'll spit it out here in a minute. I put my crock pot back in its holder, and that way it stays good and warm for Pop whenever he gets here. This is looking delicious. I'll let that rice cook about 30 minutes. Lord Jungans, I absolutely love cabbage. I don't want to get a burnt lip tonight. Ooh, that's still hot. You know, I was trying that cinnamon that my friend told me about. Totally different flavor. This is going to be good. Some good cornbread on the top. And it's ready to go. I hope y'all get a chance to make you a big crock pot full. That will probably do us a couple of days. And that's all we need, don't we? Just a couple of days. Well, I just wanted to thank you all for watching today. You know, you could be doing a dozen different things, but you chose to come over and watch. And I just want to thank you all and pray the Lord blesses you real good. I'm going to sit down, say my blessing, and have a little bit of this. Pop's not home yet. He's on his way. So his will still be good and hot when he gets here. Well, listen, I'm going to go. I want you to know how much I love y'all. How much I appreciate y'all staying with me today, sharing my videos. God has been doing some things, and I want to praise him and thank him. I know people want to take what you say and change it around and make it look like something else, and that's not the way that I'm going to say this today. But, you know, there's so many scamming pages out there, and God is working on taking them down one at a time. And I just want to praise him and thank him because, you know, all the times that you all have been out there and you've been reporting these pages and reporting these people, it's paid off. God is taking them down. And I just want to praise him and thank him tonight because I know I could not do anything. I've tried for years and it's not worked, but God. If you're a Christian, you know what I'm talking about. There's no other explanation. It's just God. And I want to praise him and thank him for it. This has been going on for weeks now. And I just want to thank him because I worry so much about you all, about how many people has been scammed. Oh, there's thousands and thousands of people that were joined up to this fake page. These fake pages, there was about 11 of the fake pages. Plus, there is a fake YouTube channel. And I've been getting a lot of messages from people saying, Nan, did you take down the YouTube channel? And I said, honey, I never had one over there. That was a fake scammer's site. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just know that this is not my site. if I ever decide to start, which I had thought about, starting a YouTube channel, and if I start to do that, then I will tell you all. But right now, I do not have a channel over there. I do not have a page over there. Well, I'm going to go. I'm going to hush about this. I just want to thank the Lord and thank you all for reporting them. I just thank you all from the bottom of my heart that you all stand up for me, that you've got my back. I will see you next time, young'uns. Lord willing, okay? I love you, and don't ever forget, the Lord loves you more.